Yo, hey, Serapis. What have you been up to? Woke up some time ago. Same. Okay, actually, I woke up like an hour and a half ago, but doesn't feel like I woke up an hour and a half ago, that's for sure. Leveling your warrior. Nice. Hey, Davi. Really missed that one? You did say it was your favorite, right? I'm remembering properly. Hey, Renato. Oh, no, don't tell me I'm getting a headache. I'm gonna have to go get some, like, ibuprofen or something. I learned that I get really weird headaches. I guess they're not weird. They're more of, I guess, I don't know. I Googled shit. Is it accurate? Probably not. But apparently there's a weird headache that you can get that instead of doing like the typical throbbing pains of headaches, it does a like sharp, dull-ish like pulse in the back of your skull. That's what I get. Not to push hard in the bathroom. Trust me, I haven't. I don't know how else to describe the pain. Because it's not like pain, it's annoying. Here, maybe this will help. So like here, that's not a circle. So like your head's kind of oblong and not a circle, right? But like here's this, and you've got like where's the paintbrush? And you got like your eyes here or whatever, right? Typically headaches, it's like the back of your eyes and like this part of your head that it just like throbs, right? I get a pain right here, and then it like pulses to the front of my skull and then disappears, and does it like every 5 minutes. But what I read said it could be like a positional, like how your head sits, like you could be pinching a nerve or like pinching something that mixes with a headache and can do it. So like I gotta, at least I need to try sitting up better. And not yawning like I just did. Oh, so I drank a Monster yesterday. And it was kind of upsetting. I was drawing Franklin the Turtle? Nah. So, I learned something that I was unaware of about monsters yesterday. And I got really excited, and then I got really sad. So, all of the original flavors from Monster that I used to drink, because if you remember way back in the day, there wasn't Ultra or Juice or Coffee or all this other crap. It was just Monster. And then they started adding flavors, and there was like the black can, but it was orange, and it was called Chaos. It was KHAOS. And it was amazing. It's my favorite. Because it was like an orange citrus drink. It was like the original in terms of everything else. But it was an orange citrus flavor, and it was amazing. And there was another one called M80, and it was yellow. And it was like a pineapple flavor. It was amazing. And then they had a salt, and then they had mix. The mix was purple, and it was like a fucking prune juice grape flavored. It was just, oh my god, it was so repulsive. I got it on my way to school because my breakfast during high school was like a maple donut and a Monster, and I grabbed one, and it was so fucking disgusting. I gagged as I chugged it because I didn't want to waste it. So I drank it. It was disgusting, but I drank it. But I learned that the juice series is where they migrated those flavors to. I didn't know that. I thought the juice series was like the rehab series, which is the rehab's the tea, so it's like non-carbonated kind of stuff. I'm like, oh, it's like just juice with it's like juice flavored, right? That makes sense. Juice. Well, apparently it is carbonated. And chaotic is supposed to be like the old chaos flavor. And I was like, oh shit, it's carbonated. It's going to have bubbles. It's going to be the old orange flavor that I used to like. I'm so excited. So I cracked it open. I took a huge gulp. It was barely carbonated. That's one of the reasons I don't like the Ultra series for Monsters anymore. Is I want the harsh carbonation. I don't want this little piddly shit. So it was like barely carbonated. And then it tasted of orange. And then after I was done drinking it, it had like this weird perfume citrus aftertaste. And it was just like, what the fuck? It was so disappointing. I was so excited. I was genuinely so excited. And then it was just ruined. They need to bring back the original flavors. But if anybody's had Monster, like the original flavor of Monster, and you know, like how, I guess the only way I can word it is aggressive, the carbonation and flavor is of it, which is one of the reasons I like it so much. There used to be flavors that were just like that, but they tasted more along the lines of the Ultra series. You had like your pineapple and your orange tangerine like thing. I don't know. It's hard to explain it because it's been over 10 years since I've even seen one. And then they got rid of all of them, I guess, and went with the whole zero sugar Ultra series instead. It just doesn't hit the same. Also, yes, I know it said short stream today. It still says short stream. I think I put it in the notification pop-up as well as title. Yeah, so I honestly, I was going to stream yesterday. The server was down for honestly the entire duration I would have been streaming. And overall, yesterday was just not a good day for me at all. I had a lot of, like, I don't know, just a lot of mental shit that was fucking with me the entire day. And I'm not feeling completely better today, but I'm feeling better enough to at least stream for a little bit. Especially since I can actually play the game this morning. So I am here. I don't know what I'm doing. All I know is I'm going to be here for like 2 hours. No Sork leveling? Probably not. I'm starting to feel like now I'm getting to my wall in TERA. Where I enjoy playing it, but I'm just like not enjoying the current loop. And I need some more variety. Because the past month for me has literally been like wake up, play TERA, hang out with Nim, play TERA, eat dinner, play TERA, go to Nexus, AFK on TERA, go to bed. Like that's legitimately been my last month. And it's been too much. Like I've hit the wall of I just need some more things to do. So I'm probably just gonna end up streaming TERA. I've been having a lot of fun. TERA has been great. I'm gonna continue to stream it. I'm gonna continue to play it, but it's not going to be like I don't see 8-hour TERA streams happening again anytime soon. It'll probably be like at most probably around 4-ish hours, and then I'll end up doing something else on the stream. But I will be starting with TERA at least. As for what is happening after TERA, I got no fucking clue. I don't like this song. Can we skip this one? I'm also listening to a new playlist today of like 256 drum and bass and breakcore stuff that I didn't put together. So it'll be a little hit and miss. Maple? No. And it's not that I have anything wrong with Maple. I do need to open Maple. I need to log in to make sure my account doesn't get locked because Korea. I just don't feel like playing Maple. I didn't. Basically, what I'm doing right now on TERA, I did for 90 days on Maple before I started playing TERA. So I need my break from that as well. Dragon Nest is a maybe. I'm genuinely only playing it when Nim is on because the private server we're playing is kind of like TERA Classic. It's just not something you can run solo. It's the dungeons are designed for group play, like group party compositions, or you're just like not gonna clear shit. Like even just doing the dailies requires at least another person. Like it's too hard to solo, especially on fresh level or fresh max level gear. So Dragon Nest will be a here and there thing for sure. What's up, Zeit? 10 streak. That's crazy. That's probably the most days consecutive you've ever watched my stream. Game wise, there are some games I have that I can do playthroughs of and that I want to do playthroughs of. I think that me doing playthroughs of things would be a good break from grinding an MMO, especially since I'm going to be playing 2 of them. Back in the days, it probably would have been higher. Yeah, probably. But like back in the days, that's about 10 streams a year, depending on what year it was. But let me I have some games on Steam. Let me think. So there's a lot of games I can do that are single player that I can play through. Specifically, the most upcoming, recent, the newest one is going to be Dragon Sword. I'm literally just waiting for the day that it happens to release, which is the 22nd, which means I'll probably be streaming it on the 23rd. The reason why I say the 22nd is that's the day of release. However, the actual release day is supposed to be like the 23rd in Korea, which is noon. For me particularly, that's like 11 a.m. So it depends on if they're actually releasing it then, or if it's more along the lines of should probably wait a day. So probably like on the 23rd, I'm going to be playing a lot of that. It's a game I've been waiting years for. Visions of Mana, I've installed and wanted to play. I played like the starting area for it. Like literally, okay, I put it on the hardest difficulty. I need to stop doing that, by the way. As much as I like challenging games, I need to just start enjoying the game for enjoying the game and not trying to fucking hardest mode playthrough on the first run. Like I usually do. And then I end up never finishing it. There is that I can do playthroughs of. I've only done the first like 2 fights on it and explored the first city, so I don't mind starting over. There's, of course, there's Secrets of Grindia as well that I need to like finish. I want an actual like 100% save file on it. There's something huge coming out in like a week. And it's been kept secret for like years. And they're just now starting to like leak footage of it. And it looks amazing, and I'm kind of excited for what it turns into. Apparently, there was a completely hidden Spyro the Dragon decomp project that a small group of people decided to completely rewrite and port the original Spyro game to PC. which is fucking crazy. So it's the original Spyro with the ability to run in like 120 frames, buttery smooth, like all this fancy shit and mod support, and it just seems like a lot of fun. So maybe I'll do a Spyro the Dragon playthrough on that as well when it comes out. Apparently it's supposed to drop in like a week. And there's only been like 3 videos of it really shown online for like what you can see. It's actually, it looks fantastic. It genuinely looks fantastic. I'm excited to try it. Um, Other games that I have that I can play through, I'm not I'm not 100% sure. Like I can do a Film of Fantasy on stream. The only problem with Film of Fantasy is it's a little grindy, which I don't have an issue with. I think the playthrough that I'm currently on, there's no people who do dungeons on TERA Classic. Yeah, there sure is. And it's a little slow in the mornings, don't get me wrong. Like, there's not as many people on right now as there will be in a couple of hours, but there's enough to do dungeons and stuff with. Which one? Film of Fantasy. Um, this. Worth to start playing? It is. It very much is. So, the reviews are really mixed because apparently, like, the Final Fantasy... Oh, no, it's fine. I'm not a huge Final Fantasy person. I do have the ability to play Final Fantasy, like, I think 16 and whatnot. But no, it's like an ARPG kind of game, and it seemed fun, and I got it, and it is fun. I played it for like 12 hours, and I really should go back and finish it. But it's like card collection, or it's not really card collection. Like the way the equipment works is here, like this. You have your normal equipment, and then you have like the card system where you kill mobs, and the more you kill them, you get the stats, and then like 2% of your max HP is dealt back to monsters when you take damage because thorns, and like you get extra bonuses, and you can grind out cards and stuff, and people are like, "Oh my god, it's so grindy. I don't like that." But that is definitely something that I would like be willing to play again. Like start a fresh save on stream and go through all of it.
Tell me how to help.
The icon to the left of this one, this is the new elite status icon. They changed how it looks in an update recently.
You probably never get tricked.
Must be from today. No, mine's been like that for like a week now.
The Federation sounds amazing.
Everything's gone crazy, and according to plan.
This is not updated for you then? That is unfortunate. I tried learning how to do mods yesterday. And it doesn't look too bad. The problem is like all of the documentation is for what you call it. All the documentations is for texture modding, and I don't want to do texture mods. I want to do sound mods, and I couldn't find anything that would help me like extract audio files and repack audio files, and I just kind of gave up trying.
Hilarious. Everything's gone crazy. And
For now, at least. Because the mods I want to have would take, like... For somebody that knows how to do mods, would probably take them, like, less than 10 minutes to make all of them. But... I don't have all of the tools and stuff for it, so... It would probably take me quite a few hours.
it's another for the Federation, fool.
I like meeting people. People like you, anyway.
Okay, impress me.
Always willing to lend my expertise. We're all in this together, eh?
I like meeting people. People like you, anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You watch my back and I'll watch yours. Always willing to lend my expertise.
The fuck is this? No. This playlist is not doing it so far.
What's the word? Walk fortune's path.
Relax. I've got it covered.
How many Fed bills now? Like 2,800?
Victory for Valkion.
Not that many. Right, everything but animal
Federation
costumes.
sounds amazing.
I just did that and placed the things without doing the. My gunner used to be the my retail gunner. When it was just high elf and Castonic, they could be gunner. I had a non-glowing block cannon, and I was the chick outfit, the yellow chick.
Not a bad bit of land, huh?
So I was a baby chick with a gigantic block cannon. It was hilarious.
I'm laughing.
And that was the first and only time I ever did something like that for an outfit.
This ought to be hilarious. I'm laughing, but with you. Or at you.
Okay, let's see here. Man, fucking everybody's playing Power World right now.
This ought to be hilarious.
Am I trying not to have the one-day chicken hat? I'm just trying to not get my inventory full of a bunch of crap. I do enough to get the Fed bills, and that's it.
Can I help you?
The chicken hat? I'm okay without that. Alright. Dailies are done. I'm going to Heartwood because I don't feel like AFKing in High Watch right now. You say we're doing BOL with cute heels? Thought it was me? No, they're... Strangely enough, a lot of the cute IGNs like died out a little bit ago, but there's some of them that still run around. How's Matchmaker Q looking? If I queue, I'm probably going to get into Sinistral Manor. My mouse is almost dead. Hold on. Let me plug it in. Yeah, it's looking like Sinistral Manor or Ebon Tower. I hope not Ebon Tower. Ebon Tower or Labyrinth of Terror? I'd rather do Ebon Tower. If I had to pick between the two. Well, it's no longer SM because whatever just happened, all of the players left SMQ. And there's a DPS missing from Ebon Tower, so Interesting. Protagonist, ACMC. I mean, putting ACMC in it would make no sense. Would it? I don't know. I'm thinking of other stuff. Ignore me. I read ACMC and thought of two completely different dungeons. Yeah, I realized that looking at the queue. I was thinking of catacombs and stuff. There's just nothing in there's not enough people on right now for party comp. For RG Channelworks Pro? Where? Who? No, it doesn't. If I see 3 DPS in queue and not proccing, yeah. Fuck! You're welcome. It could be worse. Could have been Labyrinth of Terror. What is that? 2 Reapers? Yeah. Why is my frame rate so bad in this fight? Hey, fashion coupons. Immediately this dungeon was worth it. I got 6 fed bills. Also, I hate using my mouse with it plugged in. Man, this game really needs the system Dragon Nest has, where you click a button and you just automatically pass on all rolls for everything on the ground. I forgot I had that enabled by default. So Nim's inventory was like filled every dungeon, and we couldn't figure out why. And then I remembered that, or she saw that I was passing on every single equipment roll on the ground. I was like, oh, yeah, that's that's a thing. I can just not loot the low level shit. Because they have potions that remove like 99.99% of your damage. So you could take high level characters and do low level dungeons with people. Kind of like this, but you use a potion instead. Which I'm very tempted to do. The only downside is the potions cost a lot of fucking money. I feel like those things should be free. Like, why am I paying to reduce my damage? I need to take my sweatshirt off. Yes, I'm wearing a sweatshirt in this heat. Primarily, okay, so sometimes when I get out of bed, the breeze from my fan and air vent is too much for my arms. Because they're the only spot of my body that, like, isn't covered. And it's so much easier to take a sweater on and off than, like, a full-ass shirt. Ah, there we go. You're my only fan. That's crazy. EXP bar looks like you've got some. It's the rested EXP. And when you're 65, you still have a required EXP to gain the level. So you can theoretically just go past it. The problem is your EXP gain gets set to 0% when you hit 65. Why are we attacking the things that don't move? And they during the wanted long sessions? Well, the thing is that the level cap in Korea didn't go from like whatever to 60. Like it didn't start at 60. They did it in clusters. So like 58 was a level cap, which explains why these dungeons are so long. This was the end game content. I feel like these Reapers don't know what a back attack is. Are we all fresh DPS? Probably. Recharm before the Naga boss? Possibly. We'll see. Do you think we're gonna have any deaths? I feel like we might have a Reaper die. Well, we're definitely not recharming before this fight. Technically still have a couple minutes left, so that's fine. Not a Naga. I mean, yeah. It's definitely not. Still probably could have used a recharm, but we cleared it in time. I'm still so tired. I feel like I am, what you call it? Not sleep deprived, but I feel like it's one of those days I might need to just catch up on sleep. Or at least get like a nap. Evan Tower's not helping either. It's really not. Oh, you know what game might end up coming back as something I stream? Maybe. I'm not sure yet. That fucking crit hurt. Possibly RuneScape. But that requires me to like sink my whole day into it again, and that doesn't sound fun. The more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm just not wanting to do it. I don't feel like doing 8 hours of amethysts every day while trying to play the game, while trying to stream, while trying to play TERA. No, never mind. RuneScape's not coming back. I've convinced myself not to. Why do I have a bunch of characters? What do you mean? Sea Shanty? Yo, Sea Shanty's OP. Remember me playing as Mystic? Oh, the Mystic's just to help level with a friend. It doesn't ever get played unless they're online. And that's just to help them learn the game. Guys, we can just ignore these. They don't follow you. No, there's nothing like that. I was there. They were brand new to TERA and playing MMOs in this style, and I didn't want their dungeon experience to be with like a random healer or like a random tank that just ruins the whole experience. So I went to play it myself to level a character with them and give them a better opportunity to learn with. And funnel mats from dailies to alts. I don't want to do dailies on my main. Doing them on a bunch of other alts just sounds like fucking pain. Sounds like Lost Ark. It does. Tank, can you like roar, please? Did you? Do the roar. How hard is it to get to 65? It's not that it's hard, it's just a long journey. Like, it's gonna take you some time. Yo, thanks so much for the Prime sub. Hell yeah. Gonna start your journey soon? Sounds like a good time. Hope you enjoy it. It took, I think it took me about a week on double EXP playing very casually to get to 65. So probably like take like a week or two to make sure like you get there. I also did a challenge for the first 3 days as well. So probably more like 8 to 12 days. Being a little realistic, like how long it takes to get to 65. If you're not trying to just absolutely rush to 65. Version of the PC, but have a good one. Yo, appreciate the lurk. Enjoy your rest. And thanks again for the sub. I don't know, Serapis. I ain't typing all that. Ooh, a sword that I don't have. Nifty. Gains were made. .58 can look cool sometimes. I mean, it's got a pretty cool looking image. So, possibly. Oh, wait, no, I didn't need to roll on that. Did I need to roll on that? I don't know. I take it. Oh, wait, no, Reapers are cloth. Never mind. I thought Reapers were leather for some reason. Damn. Let me guess, gloves are next? If gloves drop, that'll be crazy. Reaper's leather? I thought it was, but they're dropping on everything. Leather for Reapers 60 plus? Oh, okay. I thought it was leather. Watch. Drop some yellow gloves. Aw, damn. Imagine getting the full level 58 set from one run. That would be crazy. And technically, they don't even need it because they have their full set. What is this, like 1850, 62? Bro, it's like 3 times better than this gear. What the fuck? That's crazy. Reapers are broken. Nerf Reaper. Imagine having triple the defenses of every other class at level 58, and you have a second life. Actually crazy. All right, let's see what the sword looks like. Something hit me. Put me in combat. Hit me. Okay, there we go. I mean, it's not bad. It's not that great, though.
For the Federation. Hang in there. Can I help you? Be careful out there.
140 gold. I'll take 100 gold. Sure.
An honor to see you.
How does it look? It's okay. It's not great. It's a pretty generic looking sword. It just has a cool design engraved on the blade itself. It looked pretty damn similar to the icon art, just not blue.
Can I help you?
It would be hard to be on point of your 600 tokens. Got it. What the fuck did you just say? Hard farmed weapon from tokens? I mean, it's only 300 for this one. I still like it more. What do I want to do? Oh. Other than yawning. 2882 Fed bills. People were complaining it was too high. I agreed it was too high for a little bit. But they halved it anyways, so... Well, did they have it? No. It's still worth it. They made the Fed bills twice as much. That's what I was getting confused on. Look at all these boxes. I'm going to open this one. Rescue supplies. Wow. Go away. Kind of fitting for rescue supplies, but...
Was I hard to find?
I don't know what I want to do. I just zoned out so hard. I was kind of thinking about food. Was yesterday's maintenance planned? No, the server was having issues, so it went down. And then they had to come home from their job to fix it, which is why it was down for so long. Nobody was home to actually, like, fix the server. What else is currently available? How's matchmaking looking? If matchmaker's looking decent, I will queue for Blast again. It looks like I'm going to get into Golden Lab if I queue. Either Golden Lab or SM. Please not Ebon Tower. Thank you. Golden Lab. Are we just gonna run through? Nobody's gonna pop charms? Alright. Looks like it's gonna be a shit run. How did I pull aggro? I haven't even pushed a button. How have I pulled aggro? I just showered. There's no way. Four warriors, one priest? That sounds awful. Arms, sower, and warrior. Huh? Are they trying to tell them to buff charms? Why are you yelling at the people to have charms buffed when you're one of the people that just ran ahead in the dungeon and started it before anybody would buff charms? What? Fucking gunner players, I swear. Half of them have the IQ of the amount of buttons they use in their fucking rotation. 12, if that. What just happened? Pulling the entire dungeon without even waiting for anybody? Yeah. Like, I don't know. At least the Mystic's dropping moats. I think it's funny when there's people that are at 65 and they're just overconfident. So they pull these rooms and they get body slammed by like 3 things and just instantly die. We're skipping the fate. Okay, we're skipping that room. Whatever. I'm just following. Gonna be honest, I do think I'm gonna end stream after this dungeon though, because I really want to just lay down and get some food, not in that order specifically. I was gonna realize it already had been an hour and a half. Did it jump on you and got one shot? That's crazy. Yeah, their little jump ability that they use in this dungeon does So much damage. I'm glad it does do damage like that, though. And they can crit. That is true. And they can crit. His gunner's also never heard of a back attack. Watch. Do they even have crit? They have crystals? You think they have crystals or poundings? They have some crystals. They still don't know what a back attack is, though. I don't know. I always never understand why people are so adamant on clearing mobs so fast that they go ahead and start attacking things before tank has full aggro on them. But then they don't back attack. Like, even though, like, that was a front attack on that. You let it slide too far through. Like, if you're concerned about speed, at least do the back attacks so you clear faster, right? Count on AB to do all of their back crits. That's true. Like, what are you doing over there, Gunner? Not like you're standing fucking behind anything. Now you are. I don't get it. Balder on these? Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. Isn't that like a 5-minute cooldown? You know, I appreciate that this Mystic's actually dropping MP motes and everything, but like, what about a corruption ring? You know, the recently buffed corruption ring that helps the whole party at once. I think it's just a DPS AoE. Possibly. They're kind of geared though. They have an upgraded weapon at least. Eh, not terrible. That's all good though. I don't know. I feel like Corruption Ring is such an underused skill by some mystics. I understand like the risk and everything behind it because you stand idle the entire time you use it. But it's at the same time, it's like if you're already sitting there standing idle, why not fill the gap with charging MP for your whole group?
An exchange of secrets, then?
Even one tick is enough. It's actually insane how much MP it gives you. Like doing the dungeon runs with Nim and actually using Corruption Ring and watching it give people like 1,000 MP instantly. That's insane. Mana aggro. Yeah, I don't like how much mana isn't an issue in games anymore. Like, I don't know. I've played so many games where it's like, oh, there's a mana bar. My skill uses mana, but it's like never less than 90%. It's like, okay, what the fuck's the point of the mana bar then? Just remove the mana bar and let us cast shit. Same system. Yeah. All right, you guys. I'm going to call it here. I'm not going to do Nexus. I'm not even going to be on for Nexus today. This is probably like all I'm going to be online for TERA today. I'll be chilling and playing some stuff off stream, most likely, and planning some stuff out in my head for like future streams. Hopefully, feeling a little better, catching up on some sleep. But thank you everybody for hanging out. Thank you again, Lazy, for the sub. That is so very much appreciated. I will either see you guys in somebody's stream or I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great Tuesday, you guys.